I'm Steve Stewart, Tax Commissioner of Bartow County. I'm here with Sole Commissioner Steve Taylor, Sheriff Clark Millsap, and our Magistrate Judge Brandon Bryson. And we're here to discuss what's going on in our different offices, and we'll start with Steve Taylor and
thank you, Steve.
Tell us what's going on.
Well, a lot of good things are going on in Bartow County. We're in exciting times here in this community. Lake Point is going strong, and there's a lot of vibrancy down on the south end of the county, in the center part of the county around Cass White Road. There's a lot of building going on in construction with manufacturing. A lot of good paying jobs, and that's what we were been looking for several years now. So it's going on in Bartow County. And then you move on up to Daresville, and the new Shaw plant's opened, and there's some industrial property on the market up there that's being looked at. So a lot of jobs are coming. We've got a lot of jobs already here. And I've said before, if you want to work, you can find a job in Bartow County. And right now, it's just, things are good. The economy's really good. Good paying jobs. Sales tax is up, and we'll talk about that a little later, but the revenues are up for Bartow County in general. So things are looking up for us. So good things in Bartow County. Sheriff?
Well, I guess some of the most exciting things is we're putting the bad guys in jail. The drug task force has been on a tear here lately. We've taken down a lot of money, we've taken down a lot of drugs and a lot of drug dealers. We're still looking for the big guys, so if the big guys are watching this, y'all come on, turn yourself in, and we'll take care of you on down the road. You know, we're really excited right now. We're down to 8 openings, Commissioner. We're really hiring folks. We've got some good applications coming in. The pay is competitive to other counties, thanks to you, Commissioner. I appreciate that. We're wide open, David, and we're looking forward to anything that happens in the future. We got our Citizens Police Academy coming up again in September. So folks, if you want to get a hold of Beth Tidwell at the Sheriff's Office and get signed up, we're starting back our Citizens Firing Range Days on Saturday. Had one just last Saturday, had a really good turnout. And that's basically, if you've got a firearm and you haven't shot your weapon, or you just bought one and you want to get familiarized with it, you come to our class, and I promise you, when you get done with our 6-hour class, not only will you be proficient, you'll know everything about it, and you'll be so comfortable you'll probably go buy another one.
And safer.
Yes, a lot safer.
Yeah. Good.
Mr. Judge?
There's a lot of exciting things going on in Magistrate Court this year. First of all, I just appreciate the opportunity to be your Chief Magistrate Judge. It's been a pleasure to get to work with the community and with the great staff, and with the Commissioner, Tax Commissioner, Commissioner, and Sheriff Millsap here. And you know, a little bit about Magistrate Court. We do a little bit of everything. I consider us kind of the county directory, because usually people say, you got a problem, Magistrate Court, surely consolidate, because they hear everything. And on that, you know, we try to make ourselves a little more transparent, make ourselves a little more accessible. So go check out our new website. If you go to bartowcounty.org, you can find all of our departments on there. I believe the Sheriff's Department has a link on there to the web as well.
We do.
That'll take you to their website. Find departments, find Magistrate Court. We have all of our new forms up there that speeds up the process, so you get your case processed faster. And that's better for both plaintiffs and defendant and the taxpayer. We have increased filings. You spoke on growth. This county is growing just tremendously, and Magistrate Court numbers, our civil filings have already surpassed that of all of 2016. Our landlord-tenant filings, our dispossessions, evictions, have already passed 2016's numbers, and here we are just towards the end of August. I've got to commend the sheriff and also the chief of police and drug task force. They are locking these bad guys up. Part of our job is to hold bond hearings, first appearance hearings, to let people know what their rights are, what they've been charged with, and to settle a bond if that's available. We also hear probable cause hearings, and we've already issued well over this year nearly 3,500 misdemeanor warrants. Last year's totals were 4,300. Search warrants are almost surpassed last year's numbers, so they've been working hard. And if you see these officers out there working, thank them for the jobs they're doing, because you don't even hear a sliver of the danger that they're in. I hear it on a daily basis when they apply for warrants, but you don't always get that in the news media. So really, hats off to these guys, and thank them. In addition to that, you know, we've got 7 judges at our court. We've got 7 clerks that all to make your process easier. We're open from 7 a.m. to 5:30, so that way you can get there before work or after work and make your filings. And we're just trying to make things as smooth as possible. If you've got any questions, feel free to call me or check out our website. We now have instructional videos on our website that tells you how to prepare your case and what to expect. So it's really helpful. We're getting good feedback from that.
Good.
Steve?
And I'm the tax commissioner, of course, Bartow County, and our office is going well too. We've got a wonderful staff. I'd like to thank right now if they're watching. I couldn't ask for a better group of folks, and I'd like to thank Bartow County for allowing me to serve you. I enjoy my job, and right now we're at 99.7% collected for last year, probably the highest number in the state. Walton County, I think, is up there pretty high as well. So we're really happy about those numbers. So is Steve Taylor and the sheriff and the magistrate judge and the school system. So we do a good job in collections. Our personal property is way up there, higher than it's ever been as far as collections go. And it's just because of the diligent work and hard work that my staff does. Steve Taylor has allowed us to get a card processing thing going. Brandon, y'all have card processing? Y'all take debit cards and stuff over there?
We're looking into that.
Yeah, yeah.
We do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it really helped us collect.
too.
You know, and I appreciate Steve allowing us to do that. So it's worked out really good. Everything's going great, and couldn't ask for a better group.
I'm Holly. Welcome to Reflection Skin and Laser Center. We are a full-service medical spa offering the latest technology in skincare. I am also the nurse. I do the neurotoxins like Botox and Dysport, and also the dermal fillers like Juvederm, Restylane, Radiesse, and I also do sclerotherapy for unwanted spider veins.
Hi, I'm Amy Cheek. I'm the medical esthetician here at Reflections. This is where I do aesthetic work like chemical peels, microdermabrasion, and microneedling.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, and this is where we do the cool sculpting, the Ulthera, and we have an Affirm skin tightening laser as well.
Here we are in the laser room where we do laser hair removal, laser pigment reduction, laser vein treatments. If you have any questions about any of our procedures or products, please call us. All our consultations are free, or you could just stop by. We're located in the Westin Commons Shopping Center.
I guess the biggest thing we got coming up is the new splosh.
The splosh vote's very important, and thank you for mentioning that, Sheriff. In May of 18, we're going to put a splosh before the citizens of Bartow County again. Bartow has never turned down a splosh that I can remember.
Never have.
So that is so important to this community compared to other communities especially. Bartow County is a sales tax generator, and we collect probably about 50% of our sales tax from people that don't live in Bartow County. So because of I-75 coming through, because of all those truck stops that are aggravating if you're trying to maneuver in and out of those exits on 75, but those are huge revenue generators for Bartow County. And you can't forget Georgia Power and the coal that they burn. That's utilities in our sector is always very high compared to other counties, which is almost nothing because we have a coal plant in Bartow County. So our sales tax is really probably, counties compared to us in the same size, I'd say in some cases we're 40, maybe even 50% bigger in sales tax generation.
Have y'all figured out what you're gonna put on there?
There's a list being circulated. Our consultants are now talking to the sheriff's department, talking to the judges upstairs and some of the other departments around. Magistrate court, we think, may have to be moved. What we would really like to see is all the judicial folks in one building, and that includes magistrate and probate, the superior court judges, juvenile courts. Everybody could be in one concentrated area, and so that would synergy, I guess you could say, would be better that way, and then have maybe the administration part of the county in maybe a separate section, maybe the same building, maybe not. The architects are looking at that now, but there's a lot of other projects going on throughout Bartow County. All the cities get a portion of this splosh too, so they've got a list they're working on, so it's...
That sounds like we might be getting booted out.
Well, I don't know yet, you know, we're gonna look
I don't
and
know
see,
about
but,
that.
We can't get me.
Yeah, I got it.
so, boot you out and bring Brandon in.
That's right, yeah. I can use the new office. We're running out of space down there, trying to keep
And I know
up with
you
demand.
guys are really out of space down there, and you need some help, and so, you know, we've kicked around a lot of ideas, maybe a parking deck, and then the parking deck could actually be over where Brandon's office is, so they're exploring a lot of different opportunities around the courthouse here, and what we could do to better use our space, and so that splash vote is very important, and like I say, this community above all should vote for a splash. I, as an elected official, once we declare the splash and put it on the ballot, any of us elected officials cannot, by state law, work for that vote. So it has to be done by the citizens of the county, and maybe somebody will stand up and take the lead in that. But
We have always been spent those dollars well in the past, and I think we have the trust of the people as past administrations as well. You know, so
it keeps our, if you look at it, in one way, it keeps our property taxes very low. I know a lot of people get their tax bill and they scream about their taxes, but Bartow County has the lowest millage rate of any county that touches us. You go to Cobb, Paulding, Polk, Floyd, Gordon, Cherokee County, all
and
those counties,
outside
those counties, but especially the counties surrounding us, our peer group, we have the lowest unincorporated millage of any county that
And you're not
touches
going
us.
up this time.
And we're not going up this time. The
Right.
millage is the same as it's been for a few years now. So that's because I think our sales tax generation is so good, and we can give our citizens.
Our values are going up some
Right.
too, so it's increasing the digest in
tax,
that way.
Tax digest went up about 2.5%
Yeah,
this year,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So we've got some good positive growth that don't shock people when they get their tax bills.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm curious to see what the new census is gonna be when they do the new census. I guarantee you we're over 103,000.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
Last census was 103 plus, wasn't it? Something like
The
that.
estimated
I think
census.
we'll be 107.
I think we'll be.
Maybe. So, yeah.
I tell you, Bartow County's a great place to live, folks.
Yeah.
It is. Low taxes, low crime, great quality of life, and this, you can do anything you want to here. We're just 30 minutes from Atlanta, so if you want to go to Atlanta, come back here and spend your money.
Yeah, God bless you. If you wanna go.
Well, it's funny you mention that. Just someone is in our office last week, and they brought their family with them. They had a hearing. They want to come back and look at Bartow and look at it as a place to live. I think right now they're practicing law in the Marietta, Atlanta area. Just everybody that comes here, comes to our downtown, you know, experiences our government, our services, and just how everybody just works together well in this community. They just fall in love with it and they want to move here. So that's very encouraging.
The industry likes us too, so that's a good positive.
You know, I talked to my fellow sheriffs about the nightmares that they have with their elected officials. We don't have that here in Bartow County. I mean, we get along better like family. We're a family, so, and we take this job very, very seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Joe Wilson, co-owner of Parnick Jennings Funeral Home, Cartersville's locally owned funeral home, serving all of Bartow County since 1977. The biggest difference of our funeral home here in Bartow County, Cartersville, is that we are a locally owned funeral home. We make all our decisions right here in the funeral home. When people walk in the door, they're going to meet the owner and know that we're making decisions on what's best for the families that have placed their trust and confidence in us and the needs of our community. One thing we always say to families that place their trust in us is ask a family we have served. We want people to know that when they come here, for probably one of the most difficult experiences in their life, that they can feel comfortable with us.
You know, all our family actually comes to Bartow Jennings. You know, once we lose a loved one, we call on them because, you know, they really took care of us in the past. As far as controlling the funeral, the arrangements for the trafficking to the gravesite, everything went perfect and, you know, in order like it needed to be. And, you know, especially with a loved one that you lost, you want things to go like it's supposed to, and they really done a professional job of doing it.
Prearranging a funeral, it could be probably one of the most important things that you could do for your loved one. You have time to make those decisions in a calm, relaxed atmosphere, and you can lock in the price. In today's economy, you know, price is something that we have to think about. And by making a prearrangement in advance and funding it, you're guaranteeing that those prices will be there and you'll be protected from any future inflation. On behalf of myself and all the staff here at Bartow Jennings Funeral Home, we want you to know it would be our honor to serve your family during your time of need. Please call us at 770-382-0034.
This is Brad Cochran. Hey, Brad.
How you doing, sir?
What are you doing out here today? What's your goal?
We're out here, same as always. We're educating the kids in the community.
Tell everybody where we're at right now.
We are over at the Hope Center. It's the Bartow County Health and Safety Fair.
This heat is horrible.
It is a little hot out today.
I am, reading the newspaper and seeing seeing on the internet people leaving their kids in cars. Do we have a problem with that?
We have not had a big problem with that as far as EMS goes. Now, the sheriff's office may have been called to a few of those that we don't know anything about EMS-wise.
Okay.
But as far as EMS goes, we have not been called for that specific reason yet. Thank goodness we don't want that call.
Thank goodness.
That's right.
I mean, what about, and I guess dogs too. You can't leave a dog, you can't leave a person.
That's right. You got to worry about your animals just as much as you do your children these days, I mean, and that's very understandable. I had a dog, loved that dog, and he passed away, and it broke my heart.
Broke your heart.
It did.
All right, what 95-degree heat, 94-degree heat, what do we got to worry about out here?
You got to worry about the when you get out for a long period of time, try not to be out, for hours. Be out 30, 40 minutes at a time. Go in, cool off, get hydrated. Try to stay cool. If you see somebody that's having a problem, get them inside. Try to cool them down and call 911. Let the experts come and take care of it.
Because it's brutal out here.
It is brutal.
It is brutal.
You can probably see the sweat on my head.
Brad Cochran, everybody. What's your title?
Bartow County EMS Public Information Officer.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you find a huge selection of high-end mattresses without paying high-end prices? SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. Where can you save 50 to 80% off retail every day? SOS Mattress, best quality, best price, guaranteed. We offer the lowest prices on the best name brand mattresses. SOS Mattress and Clearance Center on Highway 41 in Cartersville, 1 block south of Home Depot.
Westin Pharmacy is your neighborhood drugstore, delivering personalized, superb service to the community with unparalleled convenience and genuine hometown heart. Stop by. You'll find plenty of reasons to keep coming back, like prescriptions filled quickly and accurately, vitamins and supplements, as well as friendly, honest people. We can also provide diabetic supplies, blister packaging, medication therapy management, immunizations, and so much more. For an overview of our products and services, please visit our website at pharmacywestend.com.
This is Amanda Tant. You're with the Advocates for Children, but you're with what are you with?
I'm with the Child Advocacy Center, which is a program of advocates for children.
And what is that?
It is a program that services children that are victims of abuse, mostly victims of child sexual abuse.
Now, is that a problem we have here in Bartow County?
It is. That's a huge problem in Bartow County.
You say huge. What does that mean, huge?
It is. So just to give you an idea of the numbers, we opened in 2008, the Child Advocacy Center did, and we have served thousands of children since that date. In 2016, we do forensic interviews, just to kind of go back, and which are interviews of children that have alleged some sort of abuse. They're audio and video recorded. They're used for evidence for DFACS or law enforcement. And in 2016, we did 130 interviews, about 135 actually. And in 2017, we've already done 120.
Wow.
So we're well above.
How do you find these children?
So the children are brought to us by law enforcement or DFACS. They've made some sort of outcry usually.
But the child has.
The child has sometimes, or maybe someone is worried about some behaviors that they're exhibiting, or sometimes somebody has seen something that has happened.
That's horrible.
It is horrible. It is horrible. It's child sexual abuse mostly, but we also do severe child physical abuse and then severe neglect cases, and then children that have witnessed crime, so witnessed a homicide or witnessed domestic violence.
So neglect, child abuse, sexual child abuse, this is going on in Bartow County.
It is. It's going on in Bartow County every day across all classes, all races.
Because we just don't see it. Normal person out here, we just don't see it. We don't see it.
Right.
We don't hear about it. We don't,
Right. Yep. Come talk to me. I'll tell you about it.
It must break your heart. I mean.
It does, but we get to see the victories in it. I go to court and I testify. These people are found guilty. The children get therapy. The children get services that they need to be resilient and live normal lives.
How many of these cases come to your attention through the teachers or the schools?
Oh, that's a good question. A lot, probably. I mean, a lot of children, of course, the teachers are seeing these children more than anybody.
Right.
So that's oftentimes who the children are making these outcries to.
Are teachers trained to spot this? Or?
They are. So I do a training called Darkness to Light, which is a prevention and intervention education training about child sexual abuse. And I've done that in the school system. Cartersville City School System just trained about 300 of their employees.
Very good. Glad to hear it. So what's your goal out here today?
So just to spread the word about child sexual abuse actually in Bartow County and how it is a huge issue and a huge problem that's occurring everywhere.
Wow. Okay. Amanda Tant, everybody, with Advocates for Children. And what is your sub? You're with Advocates. Who are you with?
The Child Advocacy Center with Advocates for Children.
Thank you very much. Look who it is, our friend Jonathan Rogers, Sergeant Jonathan Rogers.
Good afternoon, David. How are you, sir?
Good. What is your role with the Sheriff's Department?
I'm currently a sergeant in the Criminal Investigations Division. I also serve as Public Information Officer for Sheriff Millsap and the Sheriff's Office.
Criminal investigation. We don't have any crime here in Bartow.
Rarely. No, we do have our fair share of crime, and it would surprise people, some things that goes on behind the scenes, but we have a good unit and a good sheriff's office, and we try to do the best we can to keep it under control.
You do have a good sheriff, so very accessible, you know what I mean? And just, good, what's coming up?
Well, coming up this year, one thing I'd like to talk about is, of course, our annual Shop with a Hero program.
Okay.
And this year, the program happens on December the 16th, 2017. It takes place at the Clarence Brown Center. And on that day, for those that don't know, we meet at 9 a.m.
Okay.
We serve a breakfast to all the children that are in the program. They have a visit from Santa Claus at the breakfast. We give away some raffle tickets. We give away some bicycles. They have a great time there. That's not even the highlight of the day, because when they're done with breakfast, we load them all up on school buses. We provide a police, fire, EMS, military, you name it, any hero that's there, we escort all those buses the long way from the Clarence Brown Center through Cartersville and back to Walmart. And once we're at Walmart, each child in the program is allotted $150 to spend for Christmas. These children get to spend $100 on clothing and $50 on an item of their choice. So they really love this program, and it helps the children that are less privileged in Bartow County. Mm-hmm. They're picked by the school and the school counselors and the teachers. So we have no part in picking the children that go. And we do allow homeschool children as well to participate. They just have to contact the sheriff's office.
You know, I go to Walmart and watch y'all do that, Shop with a Hero, and those kids are excited, and the police officers, the deputies, and everything are having a great time.
They are. We do. I've done it. This is probably my 7th or 8th year. We have such a good time. Makes you feel so good to help these children see their face light up for the things that they get. This makes their Christmas.
And the sheriff
on top of that, they get lights and sirens, and the sheriff is always there. We have a lot of heroes there.
Sergeant Jonathan Rogers, everybody, Bartow County Sheriff's Department. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, look who it is. Hayden Collins. Good to see you, Hayden.
Hey, it's a great day, brother.
What's happening?
I am out selling things. We have the American Legion Post 42, and believe it or not, they are giving away a 2017 Honda Fit, or a $10,000 prize.
Wow.
Only 250 tickets. 250 tickets. Second prize is $500 gift card, and third prize is a $100 gift card. And it's going to be given away, here we go, push, 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 at the county fair. You don't have to be present to win, of course, but if you want to come to the county fair and have fun, you know, we'd like for you to be present and have a lot of fun. Right here at Cardboard Post 42 in Cartersville, Georgia. So everybody listening to this, if you want to get a ticket, I'm going to give you a phone number. I'll get it. Phone number is 678-458-4049. Buy a ticket. Now, this is an organization who's supporting your local Boy Scout troop, your local Girl Scout troop, your Civil Air Patrol, and your Young Marines. And they give those kids everything. Boys State. There's American Legion Baseball. There is everything that is going on to support these youth groups. And the money that you use to buy this, that you're providing for, is providing to support those groups and keep the lights on and everything else with this organization supporting these community organizations.
How much is a ticket?
$100 a ticket.
Ooh.
But there's only 250 of them. So the odds of winning...
A lot better than the lottery.
You got, well, yeah, look at the lottery. What, $850 bazillion right now?
So call this number. I'll put the number on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, cool.
Looking at it right now. And they can get a ticket.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hayden.
So if they're on a backboard, we can just load them onto here, and then if we're doing like a inter-facility transfer, this comes out, and we can take this in the hospital and put the patient on there, and then it loads back in.
When would you get called?
Anytime, like for a wreck or a trauma, basically for something.
So you're the helicopter, let's say right in the middle of 75, you might come down. So you see some of the worst of the worst.
Sometimes, yeah. And we'll take them to a level 1 trauma center. You know, it's just a faster way to get there. We also do inter-facility transfers. We'll go to a smaller hospital and take the patient to a bigger tertiary facility where they can handle, you know, what the patient has going on.
Once you get the phone call, how long does it take you before you're off the ground?
Anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And so a lot of times EMS or whoever's calling us, they can put us on standby if it sounds like it's something that they might use us on.
So somebody,
so we can get all ready.
So if they're on their way, they've been called, they're on their way, you might get a phone call.
Yeah, and they'll tell us, they'll call our dispatch center and they'll have us be on standby. And so basically that just means we get our aircraft ready, we get all our supplies ready, and we carry blood, and some of our medications have to be refrigerated, so we pack those up into a special cooler. And
how long have you been doing this?
11 years.
11 years. Mm-hmm. Is this a 24 hours on, 24 hours off, like a fire department, or what is this?
Well, the medical crew works 24-hour shifts and 12-hour shifts, so both.
Thank you very much.